Have you ever gone on a first date and you didn't get a second one and you don't know why? Or maybe you're in the dating field and you're not getting any dates. Or you're dating someone and it's not going well and you don't understand why. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you the advice from over 200 women. So I'm pretty confident we're going to find the answers there. Welcome to Freddy Talks. What's going on, my beautiful people? For those who don't know me, I'm Freddy, your life coach from freddytalks.com, where we show you how to improve your life and find your happiness. Guys, I'm excited for today. Dating is one of my favorite topics to talk about. It's always so exciting, fun. You never know where it's gonna go. You're at least gonna have an experience, either a good one or a bad one, but you'll never forget it. So what I did was I asked on my social media the following question. Women, what's the best dating advice you would give to a man? To be honest, I didn't know if there was going to be anyone who was going to respond to it, but luckily for us, I got like 300, 400 women to participate and share some of the wisdom that they have for us, because at the end of the day, if there isn't just one boy who learns from this, it's a win. So let's dive in. Are you guys excited or what? I'm excited. Here we go. From Erica, her advice is to turn off your phone. Ooh, yes, put that phone away. 2019 advice. As you can imagine, and as you know, it's very distracting. Imagine you're going on a date in a really fancy restaurant. You've done everything right so far, and without thinking, you put your cell phone on the table. It's a terrible mistake, because it is guaranteed to get a text message, a call, a notification from your social media, which you know you'll get because you can't go 5 minutes off social media because then something came up. I don't know, whatever reason, your news updates, whatever, it's gonna come out where your cell phone's gonna light up, even if it doesn't vibrate, even if it doesn't make a sound. It's a distraction. Even if you're lucky enough for it to not do any of that, not sounds, no beeping, no anything, not light up because of the notification screen, just the presence of the cell phone on the table communicates to her that she doesn't have your full attention. And that's no way to start a good date. The next advice is by Velia, who says, don't talk about your ex all night, LOL. Yes, that is a good rule, especially if you're going on a first date, second date, third, and early in the dating scene with this individual person. Don't bring up the exes. That usually is not a good thing. There's a reason why they're the exes. But I like how BB, another woman, follow up the comment with saying, OMG, yes, thank you. How the F do I know his ex's name more than I know his kids' names? Then he wanted to ask me about my exes. I straight up told him, why you want to date him too? LOL. As you clearly can see by the passion in the comments, the exes are a sensitive subject. The rule here, I would say, is to go on a few dates, spend a lot of time with them, and trust me, naturally the topic will come up. Okay, next one says, Sylvia, brush your teeth, smell good, and whatever you do, stay away from your phone. Once again, that phone situation, we'll see that come up. But what I wasn't expecting, for some reason, a lot of women, boys, what's going on, are complaining about hygiene. Brush your teeth, wear cologne, etc., like clean your shoes. It was at least like a third of all the comments was about hygiene. So boys, if you're going to go on a date, Make an effort. Look good, smell good, feel good. I promise you, it'll go better for you. So hygiene, big time. Lily says, be a gentleman. Of course, it's a good rule. Boys, go try your best in your best behavior, and make sure you can keep that up. Be the gentleman that I know you can be. All right, next advice by Sonia. She says, be honest, because our gut tells us when you guys being shady. Yeah. Best policy when you're dating, don't lie. Definitely be honest about yourself, because if you're dating this person with the intention, obviously, to move on to more serious things, it's gonna come up. Whatever the lie may be, or it doesn't even need to be lying. It could be withholding information. Like, why didn't you tell me you had a kid? I've had clients who's had those situations. So, let's see, Juana, she says, manners are important to me. Yes, I still like my husband to open doors for me. Respect and honesty. Last guy I dated before my husband walked in front and didn't even bother to open the restaurant door. Ouch. Car was dirty, not messy. It's acceptable to me. Bottles and trash kind of thing. And his shoes were dirty. He showed me no effort or self-love. If he can't love himself and respect himself, he isn't able to love me. My opinion, my perspective. I agree with this. Imagine, guys, you go on this girl is all pumped up, obviously she said yes to the date. She likes you in some capacity, either, because of who you are or how you look or the combination or whatever. She said yes. So she's excited. She's putting her dress on, her makeup, done her hair. It's a lot of work to going on a date a girl puts in. So for you to not even clean the car, have your shoes polished, do your thing, have that nice collar shirt. By the way, I always wear a collar shirt. Nobody wants to go on a date with someone with a t-shirt. Come on, put on an effort. I'm sure she does. Moving on. So, thank you, Juana. That was great. Diana, treat a woman with respect and dignity just like you would your mama, sister, or daughter. It's always a good rule, man. If you have women you love and care for, treat that date. It doesn't matter if it's your first date or your third or your 50th or your 500th. Always treat your woman with respect, just like you would your mom. That's a fantastic advice. Next one, Sarai. She says, whatever you do in the start to win her over, you must prepare to do for the rest of your relationship with her. The effort, from the first date, all the excitement, and then the complications of life and kids, etc. We kind of slack a little bit, but let's do our best to continue to be that loving partner who did whatever it took to get this girl. All right, let's do the next one. Let's see, Surama, I think that's how you pronounce it. She says, let things go as they flow. Don't rush or don't stop. Let things be. Ooh, this one's we're getting on to the sexy stuff. This is a good one. So yes, great advice. Let things flow naturally. Of course, read the signs, but don't rush for a kiss if she's not giving you the signs she wants a kiss, just because you want a kiss. Let it come naturally where we both are ready. You gotta let it flow. Don't rush it. And if you're a shy one and she's giving you the tap on the table and she's like, come on, man, come give me a kiss. Don't be afraid to step up and go for it. So it's a fine line. Next one, Tina. Response to text in a timely manner. Ooh, that is fantastic. So we're talking about the phone situation, about not, leaving it on the table. But when you're not with them and you've maybe gone not even on a date. I've seen clients where they haven't even gone on the first date with them, but these women are texting them to come even confirm the date, and maybe they're busy or whatever it is, they ignored it and they just showed up for the date. Whoo, bad news. Because right off the bat, you're coming to pick her up and have a good time on this date, but she's not in a good mood. You didn't respond to her text. What, am I not important enough for you to respond to the text just to confirm our date? So stuff like that. So if she texts you, that means she likes you and she's confirming with you that she likes you. So make sure that you like her back and you shoot a text. Like I said, like this. Don't try to change us. Take us as we are. That's really important. You know, as boys, we always try to fix things. We try to improve things. So be careful with that on the dating scene. This is good. This advice is as good for the first date as it is for the 500 dates that you're married for 70 years. So don't try to change them. Next one. Irma, say don't ask for sexy pics. Woo, boy. Yeah, you know, one of the things that in this fast-going technology world that we have in 2019 is that we're running into the wanting information faster and moving with things. Now, you know, you go on a first, second date and it's like, send me that sexy pic. It's just like, what? You know, come on, boys. Cassandra says, confidence is attractive, but hold the cockiness. That's good advice. Boys, we tend to talk about ourselves and really be cocky because that's how we show off, right? We show off our feathers. You know, look at my job, look at what I can do, look at who I hang out with, etc., etc. So don't confuse confidence with cockiness, because confidence is sexy. Confidence plays. Confidence rules. But when you cross over into you talking too much and you start too cocky, like I'm the best thing in the world, women really don't like that for the most part. So just be careful. That's a fine line to work. The next one is Letty. She says, little gestures go a long way. Yes, 100%. Great advice. Little gestures by you will go a long way. The devil's in the details for the girls. They like, you know, getting a little something. It doesn't even have to be crazy. It could be like a chocolate bar. But if it's her favorite chocolate bar, it shows that you paid attention and it means something. So Crystal says action, exclamation point. That means she really means action. So whatever her experience is, I don't know what it is, but she really means action. And what that means is that a lot of women have heard a lot of things. Hey, beautiful. Oh yeah, I'll take you this and I'll do this for you. But they never see a follow through. So don't be that guy. Action time. I like that. Jessica says, make sure you're ready to man up and be the head of your household and a provider. Woo, that got deep. Well, Jessica, yeah, that's good advice for all your boys who are in that dating phase where you're turning into from boyfriend to fiance to husband. Just be ready to man up and be whatever she needs you to be. Carmen says, be honest, take initiative, find out what she likes to do and do things around that. Ultimately get to know her because she said yes to a date she already physically attracted. Well, there you go. So take initiative. Obviously, boys, you got to be the leader on the date side, on the date side of things. And if she said yes, she already likes you. So you're on the winning side. I like it. Karina says, keep your hands to yourself, be a gentleman, and listen when she talks while you're looking at her eyes, which is very specific. Karina, I don't know what kind of experience you've had or what kind of guys you've dated, but I can see that they don't keep their hands to themselves and they don't keep their, eyes up, boys, eyes up. So make sure you get to know the person inside before you even think of anything. Concentrate, boys. Gabriela says, do a background check on the girl you're dating. Crazy women out there! Exclamation point. Oh shoot. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Do a background check on the girl. Well, I don't know about a background check, but when you're dating her and ask her questions and do all that stuff. What she's into. You might even find info that could be helpful and during the date. But don't go crazy. Don't be creepy. Rosie says, don't talk about your bad experiences. Talk about your goals in life. Yes, keep the conversation positive during the date. Nobody wants to hear about your bad day, especially on your first few dates. Maybe, once things get a little more serious, this is your way to show you're opening up to her. But yeah, keep the negativity, check it at the door, and leave it there. Let's see, what's the next one? Oh, Vanessa says, don't send the pics unless asked for. I like how she says unless asked for. So yeah, boys, same thing that when you ask for sexy pics, don't voluntarily show your private parts and send them off. I'm sure they've seen one, and if everything goes well, I'm sure intimacy is on its way. But don't send them pictures of your privates if they haven't asked it. That's weird. I don't even know why you would ask though, Vanessa. What's going on, girl? You're asking for once in a while. You're wondering what it looks like. It's weird. Sorry, that caught me off guard. Okay, next. All right, the next one is by Barbara, and she says, open the door, take my code, ask me how my day was, be specific when paying a compliment, dance like no one is watching, and don't forget to laugh. That's such a beautiful advice and comment. But I'm gonna focus on the specific, pay a compliment and be specific about it. Boys, women are wonderful and beautiful creatures, and they've heard the word that she is beautiful before. So yes, they're gonna perk up when they're saying they hear from you that they're beautiful. They're gonna perk up, obviously. But they want you to dunk on that. They want you to really show some effort to be, I'm beautiful because, specifically to them. They've heard that before. Yes, I look ravishing and I'm beautiful and I'm cute, and yes, I'm sexy, but how are you interpreting it? What is beautiful about me for you? What is sexy about me for you? So they're waiting for that. So that's great advice. Barbara here gives us a good secret. This is a well-kept secret. Good job, Barbara. Thank you so much. The last few ones here says, Monique. Monique. I love Monique. She's a wonderful friend of mine. She says, walk out of the room before you fart. What? Yeah. Boys, if I know that you're probably nervous. You're on a date, blood is pumping, you had a burrito for lunch, I don't know, stuff is not agreeing with each other. Just be a gentleman, excuse yourself, get out. Don't let a wonderful, loving opportunity to, have something so beautiful as a relationship with a wonderful woman be denied because you couldn't be a gentleman or educated about farting. Come on, man. Don't do it. I'm sorry, Monique, if this happened to you. This sucks. Let's see. Jamie, she says, don't expect anything. Treat her as she's the only one. No need for expensive date. The right one will rather spend time with you. That's so cute. That's wonderful. And that's so true, too. So that's really true. Jamie, thank you. That's wonderful. Boys, if you feel the need to treat her out and be nice, that's wonderful. But just know that if the entire date is based only on how much you're spending on her or where you're taking her, and it's gotta better be fancy. That's not love, you know. So just be careful with that, because as you know, Jamie says here, the right person just want to spend time with you. Yeah, wonderful dates in some fancy restaurant never hurts, but if that's the only reason or way or they will agree to a date, that's not going anywhere good. So be careful, materialistic people out there. But anyway, we made it. That's it. That's all the advice that I have for you today from this list. Thank you for all the people who contributed and answered to my question on social media. I hope this helps you out with your dating experience. I hope it answered the original questions as to maybe why you didn't get a second date, or why you haven't gotten a date yet. So I hope you apply at least some of this. Come and see this video often. I know that's a lot to process, but it's really good information that will change your life. This is great information even if you're already married for 5, 10, 15 years. Please pass it on to the guys you care about, a son, a husband, a brother, whatever, so they can see this video and maybe learn a thing or two and treat you better on a date. So that's all I have for you. Once again, I'm Freddy, your life coach from freddytalks.com. Please come and check us out on freddytalks.com. We have articles, we have videos just like this one. We have podcasts all designed to improve your life in every way. Seriously, we talk about everything from food to spirit animals. So we have a lot. So come and visit us, all right? See you on the next video.